6 things keeping you from starting. Welcome to Lux Diva, the place to dream, learn, and improve your life. A lot of people believe that they can't start because of numerous obstacles. Let us share with you a few things that are preventing you from starting. Number 1. You're a perfectionist. You can't advance because you want everything to be flawless. Remember that growth occurs as long as you continue to make progress in your life, even if that development is only a tiny bit better than it is right now. Your perfectionism might prevent you from taking advantage of positive opportunities. If you're not careful, this mindset will begin to control your life and limit your ability to achieve success. Instead of allowing yourself to be hindered by fear, focus on making small steps forward each day. These improvements may seem insignificant at first, but over time they will add up to significant progress. Rather than strive for perfection, aim for excellence and let go of the need for everything to be perfect. As long as you are constantly moving forward, you will ultimately reach your destination. Number 2. You are scared to set goals. If you're like most people, the thought of setting goals probably fills you with a sense of dread. After all, goal setting can be a daunting task, but it doesn't have to be. In fact, with the right approach, goal setting can be incredibly simple and even enjoyable. When it comes to goal setting, specificity is key. Vague goals are difficult to achieve and often lead to frustration. Instead, focus on setting specific, measurable goals that you can track and measure progress towards. It's also important to make sure that your goals are in line with your personal values. After all, why would you want to achieve a goal that doesn't align with what's important to you? When setting goals, take some time to reflect on what's truly important to you and make sure that your goals reflect those values. Then, set realistic goals that you can actually achieve. The main concept is learning how to break down a large objective into manageable chunks that each demand a combination of your existing knowledge and action. When you accomplish that, the accomplishment of these smaller goals inevitably brings you to a major and bigger goal. Number 3. You are afraid to be judged. When you're afraid of being judged, you're really afraid that other people will see you as less than they do now, and that you'll see yourself as less than you do now. Being afraid of judgment is understandable. We all have an innate need to be accepted and feel like we belong. And when we put ourselves out there, we open ourselves up to the possibility of rejection. However, it's important to remember that not everyone is going to like us, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's necessary. The people who don't like us are often the ones who help us grow and learn the most about ourselves. So instead of letting the fear of judgment hold you back, use it as motivation to become the best version of yourself. It might not be easy, but it'll definitely be worth it. Other people might even throw insults in an effort to make themselves feel better. To avoid these kinds of people, just ask yourself, why does it matter what other people think about me and my life? Being criticized by the public is simply the cost of trying anything new. Give yourself permission to occasionally cringe and not worry about how other people may perceive you. Just do what makes you happy. Number 4. You think it's not the right time. See, people always think that there's a perfect time for everything. They wait for the stars to align before they start taking action towards their goals. But the truth is, There is no such thing as perfect timing. There will always be something else that's more important and requires your focus. That's why most people never achieve their dreams. They're too busy waiting for the right moment, when in reality, there is no such thing. So if you're waiting for the perfect time to start reaching your goals, you're never going to get there. The only way to achieve anything in life is to take action now and worry about the timing later. Perfection is an illusion. Don't let it hold you back from greatness. Regardless of the circumstances, just start right now. Just do it and use your time as efficiently as possible. Number 5. You don't trust yourself. When it comes to achieving your goals, self doubt can be your worst enemy. If you don't believe in yourself, it will be difficult to take the necessary actions to achieve success. Unfortunately, many people grow up doubting their abilities due to a lack of encouragement from those around them. As a result, they never reach their full potential. If you find yourself in this situation, it is important to start believing in yourself. It might seem impossible at first, but if you take the first step and believe that you can do it, you will be one step closer to achieving your goals. Remember, anything is possible if you believe in yourself. We're sure it can make a difference in your confidence. Number 6. Fear of competition. When you're starting out in any field, it can be easy to feel like you're behind the competition. There may be other people who have been working in the same field longer than you have, or who seem to have more natural talent. However, it's important to remember that competition is also a factor that can help you to improve yourself. In other words, the fact that there are other people doing what you want to do is proof that there is a demand for it. And while your competitors may be better than you in some ways, they can never be you. You are the only person who can offer the unique combination of skills, talents, and perspectives that you have. Authenticity is another way to set yourself apart from the competition. Being authentic means being true to yourself, and this can help you attract clients and customers who connect with your values and your message. So don't be discouraged if you feel like you're not as good as your competitors. Remember that you have something they will never have, the unique combination of skills and experiences that make you, you. If you love this video, please like and subscribe to our channel, Lux Diva. If you like more content like this, you can also comment down below on what topics you want us to talk about. And as a bonus tip, the last thing that could be stopping you from starting is that you are afraid of failure. We all know the feeling. We have a goal in mind, something we really want to achieve, but for some reason, we just can't get started. Often, the real reason we don't take that first step is that we're afraid of failing. We're worried that we won't be able to do it, that we'll look foolish, or that we'll just end up right back where we started. But what if we did fail? What would be the worst case scenario? We might feel disappointed or even embarrassed, but then we would pick ourselves up and try again. And what if we didn't fail? What if we actually achieved our goal? The possibilities are endless. So next time you find yourself making excuses, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And then take that first step. What if you start and it turns into what you want it to be? Would that change your life? There might be inevitable failures, but take note that you can always learn from them. Learning from your mistakes and failures can surely increase your knowledge and experience. This is a huge step to reaching your goals. Don't be afraid to fail and remember that it's part of your journey. These are just a few of the things that are stopping you from starting. Hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you for watching and join us next time here at Lux Tiva.